low-income women.
The measure is part of the district's budget bill, which the Senate passed yesterday without restrictions. Megan McGrath is live on Capitol Hill with more on what the bill includes. Megan, good morning.
Well, good morning. The district's budget has been officially approved by Congress. That happening over the weekend, approved without restrictions. It does include some funding for controversial programs, including abortion and needle exchange. Now, Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton says she can't remember a time when Congress did not use the budget process to place restrictions on the district, and she sees the passage of the bill as a big step forward for home rule.
The vote came on Capitol Hill, but the outcome is considered a victory for home rule in the district. The Senate this weekend passed the city's budget without restrictions, clearing the way for the legalization of medical marijuana, the continuation of a needle exchange program, and the use of local tax dollars to fund abortions for low-income residents.
But look what we've gone through. Lives lost from the AIDS epidemic because of the needle exchange ban, pregnancies carried to term, when choice wasn't available to low-income women, medical marijuana, whether we wanted to do it or not, we had the right to decide.
Congress must approve the city's budget and often takes the opportunity to place restrictions on the district. It's a situation that has long irked city lawmakers. D.C. voters approved a medical marijuana law back in 1998, but Congress blocked it before it could take effect.
Well, however you feel about the specifics of these issues, the merits of these issues, I think we can all pretty much come together on the notion that the decisions should be made locally, not in Congress, not with people voting from all over the United States.
Now, this doesn't mean that we'll see medical marijuana in the district anytime soon. Some procedures would need to be put in place. They'd have to figure out who would qualify and how the marijuana would be distributed. But again, the passage of the bill does the language, and it does clear the way for the district to move forward with that. Now, the president is expected to sign the bill sometime this week. Back to you, Joe, Barbara.
Well, thanks very much, Megan.
Thank you, Megan. The D.C. budget is just part of a massive spending bill the Senate passed. The $1.1 trillion legislation includes about $650 billion in payments for federal programs like Medicare and Medicaid. It also allows hiring workers to oversee investments and the financial markets. The bill now goes to President Obama, who is expected to sign it sometime this week.
Well, if you still have not sent your holiday gifts, get to work, because today is the beginning of the busiest shipping day of the year. The post office says 830 million cards, letters, and boxes will be sent just today. FedEx expects to handle 13 million packages today. Shipping companies say this is not the time to procrastinate.
Sooner, the absolute better. But again, if you last minute, come in. We're more than happy to help.
And if you're shopping online, pay attention to another deadline. Place your order by Friday if you want your gifts to arrive by Christmas. And here's another tip for online shoppers. You may want to place your order on Thursday, because that is free shipping day. Hundreds of retailers are willing to send your gifts for no charge and have them arrive by Christmas Day.
Tiger Woods' image has taken a major hit in recent weeks, and now his bank account has too. Consulting firm Accenture has severed ties with Tiger. It's the first major endorsement deal the world's #1 golfer has lost since his scandal began. Woods announced on Friday that he was taking an indefinite leave from professional golf. Experts say Accenture's decision, though, has nothing to do with the sport.
This is not only about Tiger being the perfect golfer, but in the way that they were using him for advertising, it was Tiger being the perfect man.
One of Woods' other sponsors, Gillette, announced this weekend that it was phasing him out of its ads, but it hasn't said it's actually going to sever ties with him.
Well, there's big reason for Redskins fans to celebrate this morning after the Skins beat the Oakland Raiders yesterday. Jason Campbell threw 2 touchdown passes to help Washington win 34-13 in Oakland. It was the Redskins' first road win of the year, believe it or not, and the team is now 4-9 on the season. Head coach Jim Zorn says this victory was especially sweet after the Skins' recent heartbreaking losses.
We've been so close the last several games to be able to close it out like we did today, to be able to keep that pressure on the entire game, overcome some of the adversity that was put forth. Tremendous for our players to bring who we had. I mean, we left a lot of good players at home, and yet the players that are here have a lot of heart.
And And the Redskins play the Giants at FedEx Field 1 week from tonight. And our time right now is 5:07, 36 degrees.